Fáilte over each the Cardia Iskri. You're very welcome to another video from Gundog and Fly, and today I'm joined by John Paul here, all the way from the county of Waterford. And today is probably what I'd say is probably the first proper fishing day that we've had this year. And this is, I think today is the last day of April, isn't it?
28th.
The 28th of April. So there's almost a month and a half of the season gone and we haven't even had decent fishing weather. And today is just beautiful. Lovely warm airflow from the south, which of course increases the water temperature, just brings everything to life. So we're hoping for a good day today. So we spotted the trout just over here. He's continuing to rise. Now we don't know what he's taken, we're not sure. I can't see any real surface flies, we'll say any flies on the surface. So I tied a couple of small flies in anticipation of this morning, and John Paul is going to throw him a line with his brand new rod and reel. Go for it, John Paul.
Cheers.
Here he is. He's rising fairly steady, so he's rising fairly steadily, so he should hopefully get a response. You're gonna come up a bit closer, John Paul. Yeah, can you get? Is it? It's not deep there, is it? No, you can see the weeds. There should be no problem. There he's up again. Go up a few yards closer, John, if you can. Now you're about a yard behind him, roughly. Nice. You're maybe a foot behind him there now. Another foot or two. You're a little bit too far out to the right, I'd wager. You're just slightly, maybe 6 inches a foot maybe. That's it, that's the one. You notice he hasn't risen since. No. That probably means that he's figured you. Yeah. Most likely. Oh yeah, there's another trout up there. Right, I think we'll move on to another prospect. So we've arrived here at this lovely stretch of water here, and we have a lovely stream here, so ideal for upstream nymphing. And then out on the other side you could upstream nymph there as well, of course, but I think a dry fly would be just fish blind up along there, will almost definitely bring fish up. So I'm going to fish this stretch here with the upstream nymph, and then John Paul is going to fish over there with the dry fly. So don't go anyplace. Right, first few casts with the upstream nymph. To watch for them bushes. I had him on the first one. You saw that take, no problem.
Yeah.
Good.
He said that was dark, an inch dark.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
Lovely.
Trout rising there, do you see him?
No, just concentrate top of your line.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're trying to anticipate it.
Really about and two of them.
If there's any twitch, I'm likely to see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the takes are very subtle, and often then sometimes they can be very obvious. All depends on a few factors. I would have expected more than one fish out of there.
Nose out. There's the fish. Lovely.
Hold out there. Sure beauty, I call them.
Yeah, yeah.
What a beautiful fish, eh? There, fella. Absolute beauty, eh? Yeah. Nothing to it, are they?
Nope.
So we've only had 2 fish on the upstream nymph. But you notice I cast it in there 3 or 4 times earlier, and he didn't take.
No.
Right, now you could speculate as to the reason why he didn't take.
Yeah.
I think it was just the angle I was casting from didn't present it the same way as from here. So when I was over there casting, it presented differently, and there may have been a drag or anything. So when I was directly behind the current,
He didn't want the line.
it was presented to him correctly, if you like, because he no doubt saw it the first time. You can start fishing as soon as you get over here, kind of. Try drop it out. Try and avoid dropping the line on here. Yeah. So no, the best way to do it, I'll put the tip of the rod into the river and it'll do it for you. That's it. There you go. Yeah, there's a nice few olives hatching off here now, so there should be a bit of activity. Be careful now, just fish from there, just where you are. Good. Yeah. Excellent. There you are. Good man. Love to see him take the dry. Yeah. Fish of the day, huh? There's a way bigger fish.
Yeah.
He might come again because you didn't actually hit him. Try to fish more gently with that rod.
Okay.
A little bit slower.
Yeah, plenty of power. Yeah.
There, you see that?
Yeah.
Go back to him again.
Okay.
Alright, okay, not to worry. Just a little more gently with that rod. I think it'll respond if you treat it. That's it. You see the way it is now? It's responding lovely. Right, go in another couple of feet. Good, watch like a hawk now because he could come again.
Yeah.
Just give it a quick pull, it might come. Yeah, you're lucky, yeah. Come on again. Yes, watch it now. They're likely to be along there.
No.
Look at here. Yep. You missed him. You see that run coming down by the bush? That's where they'd most likely be hanging. Like, we'd say they're hanging on the edge of that. There you are. Good man. How many more are you going to miss?
I know.
Drop it out about 3 feet further. There you are. See him? No, you got him. Good man. Nice one. Well done, John Paul. Excellent. Great stuff. Lovely. Yeah, come to daddy. Yeah, off he goes. Yeah. All right. Just pull your line out. That's it. Good, good, good. Okay, stay in touch, stay in touch, stay in touch. Right? Now stay in touch. Rod higher, a little bit higher, 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 higher. Good, 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 good. Stay in touch, stay in touch. Excellent. Now you're doing it like a pro. A little bit further over. Right, okay, you may get a fella there too.
One there.
There.
No.
You were too late.
Yeah, maybe I missed him. Yeah,
You're too late, you see. You need to be rapido.
Stopped all right, didn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Lift your rod higher and stay in touch, stay in touch, stay in touch. Really fast. Yeah. There you are. Do you see that?
No, I didn't.
That was a very subtle take now, I have to say. Watch now. Leave it come right back. Leave it come right back along now, right back along. Now over that direction. See that direction?
Oh, you bastard.
That's it. Now lift. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Stay in touch. Stay in touch. Keep it in touch. There you are.
Yeah.
Good man. When you do it right, you get the response.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
See it going.
Yeah, because like
You knew it was going, yeah.
you just read the river,
Yeah.
you know where they're most likely to be at. And you see, when the nymph went to the right place, the fish took it.
Yeah.
So the first two casts were sort of behind him, and I knew he'd probably be up there just where the broken water was. Lovely.
Yes.
Had to be there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's gone down around that rock. Back here, fella. Oh, he got off.
Yeah.
He was a good fish. Took nicely.
See. Oh, the line got. Even the line is nice too, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely, yeah. Lovely. Now, fella. See, they're willing to take the dry as well, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Another 3 feet further. Off you go, go on. Further out. See him?
Yeah.
Come on. Good, good, good. See, you're behind the fella you're fishing, but
Okay.
they're gone down anyway.
Yeah, they're gone down. Okay. Top of them now. Look.
Good man, good stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a good fish, that fella there. Fella that's rising. Steer him over here to me and I'll let him go.
Make too much noise with it, I thought.
Nice fish. In here? Yes. Here,
Oh, up there again. No. There you go.
now.
Another one up there, yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good fish now. He's bigger than the other. He's way bigger than this fella, I reckon.
We'll dry it off.
You have to get a serious grip.
Up again. Nice there now.
Fucker's gone. There. Now drop it right on the edge now. Right on the edge of that. You know exactly where he is. Now you're behind him, right? Just behind him, so another foot and you'll be right on him.
Up to the right of us.
There you are.
Oh, he took it. Didn't even spare the fucking
Yeah, he took it.
I felt it.
Yeah, I say you left a fly in him, did you?
Did I?
Did you? Another yard. Oh, excellent cast.
So there you go, folks. It finished just like that, just like you flick the switch. There was a little bit of activity when we started out. Trout rising here and there. Got a couple on the nymphs, but like it hasn't really switched on yet. There's some really strange stuff going on with the weather. I've never experienced anything like it. The season starts on the 17th of March here locally, and the day we fished was the 28th of April. The month of March was virtually a washout. The rivers were flooded almost all the time. Anytime it came into condition, then we had to contend with an east or a northeasterly airflow, and as anybody knows, that kills fishing completely. And that had pertained up to the day before I went fishing with JP. Now, I've never experienced anything like that, such a protracted period of east and northeasterly airflow, which keeps the temperatures down and it keeps the fish down. They're not active, basically. So there's definitely some strange stuff going on with the weather. It's very, very curious indeed. Now, the day I was out with JP, like I said, it had just turned around to the southwest and a little bit of activity, but it needs a little while to settle before the fishing really gets going. We had a good day though. We had a laugh and we had a bit of sport, a bit of crack, and JP is great company. We had a great day, despite the conditions. So I've recently attended 2 events. I want to tell you about this for a particular reason. I attended as a guest fly tyer at the Munster Fly Fair and then the Irish Spring Angling Fair. And both events were absolutely fantastic. And the reason I'm telling you this is that as one gets older, one can become a little cynical at times. And the people you meet at these events, we have some great people in our sport, people with great heart and just fantastic people all around, and it kind of restores your faith in things when you meet people like that. And I met a lot of people whom I'd known previously and renewed my acquaintance with them, and I met a whole lot of new people. This channel has introduced me to many people. So many people came to me and said, oh, I love your channel, because a lot of the time I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing with this channel. I'm always looking for guidance from yourselves, if you'd point me in the direction of things that you'd like me to do or stuff that you'd like me to show you. So like I'm kind of doing it kind of ad-libbing a lot of it, so it's great to see people come up and say, hey listen, you're doing great and the channel is good and all that. And I just wanted to say that we really do have some fantastic people in our sport. So anyway, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video with me and JP, and lots more to come in the future. The fishing's only getting going, so I'll have some more videos for you shortly. So once again, thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Godí an céad ó eile, bígí sláán agus bígí ag iascaireacht. Slán tamó.